Welcome to Crypto and Stock. My name is Hugo. I'm the host for this channel and I'm so thankful that you're watching my video again, or if it's your first time, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like my videos, and please subscribe and smash the like button if it's not asking too much. Before I start talking about the subject of this video, I want to say that I'm not a financial advisor, so before making any investment, make sure that you study what are you investing or follow up with a professional financial advisor, okay? So today we're gonna talk about start investing early for a comfortable retirement. You know, the earlier you start, the best it is. I'll promise you that. The best time to invest is today. It's not tomorrow, it's today. Doesn't matter how much you have. You know, if you have only $10, $50, $100, start invest today, because in the future you'll help. If you start tomorrow, you're already one day behind. But then you come to me and say,
Hugo, I don't know how to invest.
I did not know how to invest as well, but had some ideas that I can help you a little bit, okay? My number one rule is learn before you invest. You know, if you need to study the stocks, you need to study the market, study. If you don't feel comfortable with that because it's just starting, follow up with a financial advisor. They can help you with a professional liability, and they have a lot of knowledge. They're not just a YouTuber like me, right? So if you're gonna do on your own, there's several ways you can do. There's many apps you can do, and today people really like the apps because they are free of commissions. Back in the time you had to pay commissions. Now you don't pay commissions. If you go to apps like M1 Finance, even Fidelity Investment, if you invest on their ETFs, if you do online Fidelity investments, you don't have to pay as well any commissions. So there's several Webull, many apps that you can look for to invest. If you go in this route to invest on your own and you're a beginner, you might want to start with ETFs, you know, like S&P 500 or Dow Jones, because they don't fluctuate too much. You don't want to start with like a stock that crash in the next day and you're like, oh my gosh, I hate to invest, I'm never going to invest anymore. That's not good. So start investing some more reliable than risk stocks. So don't put all your money in NEO, because tomorrow it might go down to $25. I hope not, because I have quite a bit money at NEO. The second way is a retirement accounts. You know, if you have like a regular job, a lot of jobs, they have the 401k and they match. On my opinion, just my personal opinion, 401k is only good if they match, and don't put any more money. You know, if they match 6%, put 6%. If they match 3%, put 3%. Don't put any more money. If you're gonna put more money, start maybe a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, and you can have more control. 401, you have no control. It's all about your company having control. IRA, you have control. You can choose your stocks. You can follow up with financial advisor. They're gonna pick and choose the best stocks for your situation. The third one is make a budget. You know, you cannot invest if you don't have a budget. If you spend more money than you make, you don't have any left over to invest. So make sure to make like a nice budget where you can save some, or have some money in the end of the month and say, oh, this month I have $200, and invested $200. You have $50, $50. You have $1,000, invest $1,000. Now remember, money in the bank, inflation is gonna wipe that money off, especially with the 6% inflation that we are living right now. So don't let money in the bank. Invest your money, of course, with all the knowledge that you have, or a professional can help with that, okay? My fourth opinion or rule is set goals. Have a goals for your 20s, have a goals for your 30s, have goals for your 40s and your 50s, because this is gonna give you a little bit more help to keep you on track. If you decide that by 30 years old you want to have 150,000 and now you only have 120, you're like, oh, let me invest a little bit more for the next few months, as long as you can afford, of course. Or if you have 180, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm doing so good, just continue with the same goals for the 40s and 50s. That's the best way to keep you on track. And be aware of the power of the compound. So if you start early, the more you save, the more your money is gonna make money, and you're gonna have like interest over the money that your money make. So one is not gonna be one; it's gonna be much more than one in 10 years down the road. For example, if you have $1,000 and you're able to double this $1,000 10 times. So let's see, if you start with $1,000, then you go to $2,000, to $4,000, to $8,000, to $16,000, to $32,000, to $64,000, to $128,000, to $256,000, to $512,000, and on the 10th time you're gonna be over $1 million. Of course, not everybody's gonna be able to double. So the other day I put $1,000 on options on Neo. And then the next day was the day that was like 27 and went all the way to 31, 32. I made over $1,000. So I had more than $2,000. If I could do this every day, then put this $2,000 to double up in the next day to $4,000, would be awesome, but doesn't happen all the time. But each time you do a little bit, it helps towards to your retirement goals. Now let me show you a little graphic that I did, a little cartooning thing explaining how early investment is better than later investment. Okay? Let me give you a practical example. We have two situations. There's the guy on the left. He started investing at age 19. He's invested $2,000 per month at annual rate of 10%. And then on the right, we have the guy that started investing at age 27, the same $2,000 per month at annual rate of 10%. Something happened with the 19 years old at age 27 that he had some hard time and decided to stop investing. He did not withdraw any money from the account, but he stopped investing. So far he had only invested $16,000. So both retire at age 65. Because the guy on the left never withdraw any money and let it grow, he retired with over $1 million. The guy on the right, he started at 27, so he had to play a catch-up game, and he retired with a good amount of $883,000. What's really good, both of them retired well. So why the guy on the left only had to invest $16,000 and the guy on the right had to invest $78,000, and the guy on the right ended up making less money at the retirement age than the guy on the left? Why? Because compound interest. One amazing thing about compound interest is how time is the best friend for compound interest to act. The more time you have, the more your money will grow. That was pretty cool, right? So thank you so much for, I just shake the camera. I did shake the camera. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to smash the like button. If you want to put some comments, let me know how I'm doing. I really appreciate that. Any suggestion will be way accept, and I will listen and I'll read all the comments. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I hope you invest well.